This toy brand owner was spending close to nothing on Amazon ads when we started working together. Today, he's spending $25,000 every single month in the lowest month and up to $100,000 during the high season. And he's in the top 10 in his category in the toy niche. So in this video, I want to share with you the 3 main strategies we use to get here with the client and why we think this was a massive success for this brand. But first, let me show you some numbers. So the first year in 2024, this client made by himself $1 million in revenue. The second year, when we started working together, he made $3.7 million. And this year, we're already up 75% year over year. So we are close to achieve $7 million if we keep going in this trajectory. And the cool part is it's only one product in one niche. So only one parenthesis. How crazy is that? And before we continue, I'm Stefano Pretto. I'm the founder of TrainAdz. We help Amazon brands build and coach their Amazon PPC team in-house. And we manage Amazon ads for a selected amount of brands. We've been working with some of the top 100 brands on Amazon.com. And now we oversee more than $10 million in Amazon ad spend every single month. And now let's get started. Let me start by sharing with you the story of this founder, because I think that is a very cool story. So this founder, he invented the product. There was no real competition. What he did, he started to sell on his e-commerce and on Amazon, but he started to really struggle to grow. He was afraid to spend on Amazon advertising. But the cool part about this founder is that he was willing to learn. He was willing to get feedback from experts. So he came to us and he had almost no knowledge on the Amazon side and very little on the PPC side. And he was afraid to spend on Amazon advertising, which is not common, to be honest. Like most of our clients that come to us, they're already investing quite a lot on Amazon advertising. But this was the case. And there is nothing wrong with that. So what we have done with him is that we focus on also educating him, on sharing with him what we know about Amazon. And so, for example, we set up some target takeaways, we analyze the margins, we analyze, okay, how much stock should we buy for the Q4. And so we start to collaborate more and more with him and to help him out, to make sure that he feels comfortable to invest on Amazon ads, because we have seen a massive potential. So the first learning for me, also as a founder, is you need to find experts and you need to let the expert tell you what to do and try to trust them at the beginning. Obviously, trust and verify. Do not just follow instruction without even thinking, okay, does this make sense for my brand? But overall, like being open to feedback and making sure that we take action based on that feedback. On the strategy side, the first strategy we implemented was to have a deal on every single Amazon event. So we run deal on every single Amazon events like Black Friday, Cyber Monday, Prime Day, any kind of deals, we were running deals. And we always set up a target takeaways of 15% for our main products, since here we're talking only about one product. And during the events, we were dropping the takeaways down to 10% because we knew that based on our margin percentage, we cannot spend as much as non-events days. And what we have seen across many clients, that if we do deals consistently, our BSR will improve overall. Obviously, we will have a drop in BSR during the promotion, but in general, we have seen that it's so useful to run promotion over and over again, especially if you want to grow your product. So if you want to grow on Amazon, we think that running deals is not an option. I think it's something that we must do, or at least we should try to implement in our brand. The second strategy was to implement the video ads. So especially in the toy niche and gift niche, what we've seen is that the videos, they tend to perform really well. So especially if your products are very visual, that is what we suggest. So in this case, what we had done is that we split our ad spend. Usually we split our ad spend mostly in sponsored product manual campaign. And I'm sure that if you're in any niche, most of the time, most of the ad spend is going to sponsored products campaigns. But for this brand specifically, we focus a lot on sponsored brand video. We focus a lot on creating videos that could show the product and could be relevant for our audience. And in this case, we were splitting the budget by 50%. So 50% sponsored product, 50% sponsored brand video. And we've seen amazing results also because the conversion rate is much higher than sponsored product and the CPC was not too expensive. So in these last 30 days, I can say that 34% of the total ad spend is sponsored brand video. But during the high season, the sponsored brand video tends to be much higher. This is something that we always suggest to visual products. We have another client, same situation. He's an inventor. He created a great product, unique product. And what we're trying to do there is just to grow with a sponsored brand video. We know a sponsored brand video will not help as much as sponsored products in terms of ranking, but sponsored brand video will give us more visibility, will give us more sales velocity. And if we get sales velocity, we will also get a better ranking overall. And the third strategy was to collaborate with the client to optimize the title and the listing based on the keyword we wanted to rank for. For example, there was a specific keyword we wanted to rank for, and we added it to the title and we started to invest more in Amazon advertising. And what we're always doing, we always track the ranking with the data dive. We're a big fan of data dive. We always track the ranking with data dive. And data dive allows you to analyze what is your ranking on a specific keyword on a specific day. I know there are other tools out there like Helium 10 and Datarova. We prefer as a company to use the data dive also for other features they have in their software. And what we were doing here, we were adding keywords. We were collaborating with the client to add keywords to the title, to update the A+ content and keep making small changes in the listing to keep improving the ranking. So that was our goal. So with sponsored video, we were getting sales velocity. With sponsored product and optimizing the listing, we were keep optimizing to improve our ranking for specific keywords. These were the 3 main strategies we implemented in this brand. So what are the key takeaways from this video for you if you sell on Amazon, but also for me as a founder? Is that first of all, you need to find expert in specific area and trust them. Obviously, be willing to get feedback from this expert. Trust them, obviously, but verify that they're giving you the right feedback. The second one is that you need to build a team of A+ players around your business. So this could be with agencies, this could be with freelancer in-house. And what the founder has done since we started working together, he started to onboard more team members inside his brand to take care of, for example, of the supply chain, of the catalog, and now he has us on the Amazon ads side. And the third one is to not be afraid to invest Amazon advertising or in advertising in general, especially if you believe you have a great product in the market and if you know that you have a competitive advantage compared to anyone else in the market. And the fifth one is track your numbers. This client was not tracking the numbers before. Now we're tracking the numbers. We're obsessed about the numbers, and so the numbers are improving year over year. So these are the main takeaways. I hope you liked the video. If you want more information, feel free to join our school community in the description below. It's totally free, and I see you in the next one.